It can't be. It cannot be. If he wins the election, you won't be on the show anymore. He'll come looking for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the preeminent authority on politics has spoken. That's right, everybody. Robert DeNiro says Trump is bad.
It's Biden versus Trump. We want to live in a world that we want to live in and enjoy living in, or live in a nightmare. Vote for Trump and you'll get the nightmare. Vote for Biden and we'll be back to normalcy.
Yeah. So why is Trump winning? I mean, the New York Times poll this week came out, and maybe this will change it with the State of the Union address, but Trump was beating him rather soundly. It was quite a warning light, 48 to 43, also winning way more among women than he had before, winning outright Latinos. What do you attribute that to?
Because people aren't stupid, and they don't like the way the country has been. Shocker, I know, shocker to you out-of-touch celebrities who haven't had to experience the real world like the rest of us.
I don't know. I just don't want to feel the way I did, and many of us don't, after the election in 2016.
My feelings, I don't want to feel the way I did. It just felt so bad. My fifis were hurt.
Where we couldn't believe that it happened. The guy is a total monster. And anybody, I don't understand it. I guess they get behind that kind of logic. They want to with people, screw them, because they're unhappy about something. He's such a mean, nasty, hateful person. I'd never play him as an actor, because he's...
Oh, I'm sure he's so insulted.
Good in him. Nothing at all. Nothing redeemable in him. And we have to, and whoever the people are who want to vote for him, and there look like intelligent people around there. Somebody, for some reason, it can't be. It cannot be. If he wins the election, you won't be on the show anymore. He'll come looking for me.
Yeah, because he wasn't president for 4 years already and did none of that. All of this talk about
he's gonna come and hunt us down. He's going to be a dictator.
This, that, the other. He was already president. He did none of that. He deregulated. We were freer. The economy was better. We didn't go into any new wars, which, since Biden's taken office, has not been the case. You can't make these arguments anymore because we have empirical evidence that that's simply not the case. All right? Now, if you want some evidence of that happening, look no further than the current administration. Hunting down grandmas and innocent people who happened to be a part of the event that transpired at J6, didn't go in the building, just happened to be around, showing support for the candidate that they want to support, exercising their First Amendment right. And this administration's hunting them down. This administration is leveraging the justice system to try and take out their political opponent. If you want to see dictatorial banana republic style behavior, look at our current administration. But these people are so incapable of being objective. They're so incapable of looking past their feelings. And
he said some mean things, and he's got a strong personality, and I would never play him in a movie.
I mean, you've played like mobsters and gangsters who have killed people, but okay. They can't see past that. They can't be objective. And that's why they don't even understand. They can't even comprehend why so many Americans want Donald Trump and not Joe Biden.
There'll be things that happen that none of us can imagine. That's what happens in that kind of a dictatorship, which is what he says. Let's believe him. Take him at his word.
I did from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I said from the very beginning, this guy is never going to concede power, and he still hasn't.
No.
He's not the president. He has not had power since the year 2020, okay? He's not president. I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, I know he's lived in your head rent-free, but he hasn't lived in the White House.
He still hasn't. He just admitted he lost the last election, and he advertises that he will go on. He says he's been cheated out of one term, so maybe we should get rid of a president only gets 2 terms thing. So
he's a sociopathic, psychopathic, malignant narcissist.
These guys are just having a TDS circle jerk with Big old anti-Trump boners together right now. Out of touch celebrities. That's who we should listen to.
He is a dangerous person. And we have to people realize, a lot of people, this audience, but the people who somehow think he's going to be the answer to their prayers, whatever those are.
Did you know him?
Maybe the people who liked a better economy, who liked low unemployment, who liked not getting into foreign interventionist wars, who liked not fighting proxy wars all over the place. Those people who don't want to send their sons and daughters to die over pointless wars, those people who would rather invest in America, those people who liked the First Step Act, who liked tons of money for HBCUs. You mean those people, the people who liked the Abraham Accords? He hasn't given one single factual argument to support why Trump would be a bad president. He's just,
it'll be terrible. He's an awful guy. He's going to come hunt us down.
yeah, okay.
No.
When as fellow New Yorkers,
Never wanted to know him.
never wanted to.
No.
You must have
He was
crossed.
an idiot.
That's a good reason for not wanting to know someone.
He was a clown. He was a clown in New York. And New Yorkers said, some would go with him, of course, people who work in what he does, some of them. But it's just...
You make believe for a living. He builds buildings. Some people who do what he does, he's a clown. Dude, he's been a far more productive member of society than Robert De Niro has. These actors are so out of touch. They're so self-important and self-aggrandizing. They think that their opinion matters more than any other person's. Dude, you pretend for a living. My daughter pretends all the time. A child can do it.
He's a classic bully. If you had a schoolyard and he walked in and he had his bully friends around, the other people decide whether they want to oppose him or they want to let him just tell him what to do and own the schoolyard or the basketball court or whatever it is. He's got to be stopped.
All right. Yeah, he's a bully. That's why he's the one using the Justice Department to go after his political rival. Oh, wait, that's Joe Biden. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, he's the bully. He's the awful dictator. We should stop him because we all hated peace. We all hated a great economy. We all hated low unemployment. We hated all that stuff. We hated being respected by world leaders who wouldn't dare cross us because we had a strong person in charge. We love having a dementia-riddled old man who can't string together two sentences. We love that. Yes, that's what we need. That's exactly what we need. These people are so out of touch, man. It's wild. It's like they're sitting in a sinking ship with a hole in the bottom, saying,
why is this thing sinking? I don't get it. Why is everything so bad right now?
as they just continually sink. But the American people see what's up. The American people do not want Joe Biden. The American people want Donald Trump. And what's interesting is these are the same people who always say we have to fight for our democracy, that he's a threat to our democracy. Yet the democratic process of people casting their vote, of people polling and showing that the majority favors Donald Trump, it must be stopped. If you want democracy, bro, you got to settle on what the people decide they want. And I'm sorry you're out of touch and you don't get it, but the rest of us do. Let me know what you guys think, and please subscribe to the channel. It means the world and it helps a ton. Bye.